Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine. And you? How about you, Miss?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Have you had breakfast, guys?
No.
Why? Why didn't you have breakfast?
Because no time, Miss.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I hope for the next meeting before you go to school, you have breakfast first, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, before starting the lesson, please the leader of the class lead the prayer.
Before starting the lesson, let's pray together. Finish.
Okay, thank you. I will check your attendance. When I call your name, please say present or here.
Yes, Miss.
Eva,
Present.
Jessie,
Here.
Jessica,
Here.
Effie.
Here.
Okay, this is all present. Keep it up for the next meeting. Hopefully it will stay like this. Everyone is present. So, are you ready guys for the learning today?
Ready.
Wow, it looks like you got not excited. Okay, let's ice breaking for a while. So then, if I say 1, you can clap three times. So if I say 2, you can clap 2. If I say 3, you clap 1. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's enough. Okay, now are you ready guys for starting the learning today?
Ready.
Good. Okay guys, are you still remember last week material?
Hi, Miss.
Yes, Aini.
Long-term notes payable. Long-term notes payable is a form of agreement between a borrower and a creditor, where the creditor is willing to lend a certain amount of money, and the borrower is willing to pay periodically, which includes interest and principal.
Good. Thank you, Aini. Give applause for Aini. And others? Yes, Jessie.
There are interest-bearing and non-interest-bearing notes payable.
Good, Jessie. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Jessie. Last week material we will discuss about long-term notes payable. So you still remember, and our topic today is also still related to an example of long-term debt, namely bonds payable. Today we will also discuss the special types of bonds payable, namely is green bonds. Okay guys, the intended learning outcome for today is through the learning process with the problem-based learning and case study models. There will also be discussion, question and answer, and also presentation. You are expected to be able to, number 1, explain the definition, characteristic, and differences between regular bonds payable and green bonds payable appropriately. And second, explain the objectives and benefit of green bond issuance in the context of economic sustainability appropriately, and last, analyze the calculation and recording of issuance, interest payment, and repayment of regular bonds and green bonds payable appropriately. And the assessment of the learning today, I have 3 aspects. Number 1 is knowledge. So assessment technique is assignment and post-test. And the second is skill. The assessment technique is observation and practice. And the last, attitude. The assessment technique is observation. Okay guys, have you heard before about the issuance of regular bonds and green bonds payable?
No, Miss.
Okay, let's watch the following video.
Today we're exploring the world of bonds payable, a key component in the financial landscape for corporations and governments alike. Let's dive into what bonds payable are, how they work, and their significance in finance. Bonds payable are a form of debt financing, used by entities like corporations and governments to raise capital. They appear as a liability on the balance sheet, reflecting the amount owed to bondholders. These bonds are essentially a contractual obligation, wherein the issuer commits to paying periodic interest and the principal amount on maturity. The interest is typically paid semi-annually until the bond reaches maturity, when issuing bulk, and the cash received is recorded.
Climate change is one of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. Climate scientists agree that limiting CO2 emissions is essential to reduce temperature rises from reaching unsustainable levels. Governments, communities, and individuals need to do their part to address climate change. Now, a new financial product is making it easier for companies and investors to do their part. Introducing the Green Bond. Green bonds work a lot like regular bonds. A company or government issues a bond or a promise to repay at a future date with interest.
Okay guys, for the two videos, what is the difference between regular bonds and green bonds? Does anyone want to answer? Yes, Alia.
Regular bonds are bonds issued by companies or governments to fund operational activities, project development, and others. Meanwhile, green bonds are bonds issued by companies or governments to fund projects that have environmental benefits.
Okay, exactly. Give applause for Alia. Anything else? Yes, Aini?
I would like to ask then, how is the accounting recording between regular bonds and green bonds? Is it the same?
Good question, Aini. Thank you, Aini. So to answer that Aini question, I have a case for you to work on in group. Okay, I choose this group. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. So I one group of 5 people, okay? Okay, for learning resources, you can use the handout that I have shared. You can also use internet sources. The important thing is not to open other applications. They are not related to learning. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, please work together with group member. I give you 15 minutes. Enough? Okay, is there anything you want to ask?
No,
Yeah, okay. Okay, students, since it's been 15 minutes, are you all done?
Already.
Okay, please prepare each group to present the result of the discussion. Are there any group that here we volunteered in front of the class?
Miss.
Okay, I need group. Please come forward. All group member. Okay, student, attention please. Group 1 will present the result of their discussion. Please let the other group match the result of their group discussion with the answer that will be present of group 1. If there is a different answer, it can be confided later. Please allow group 1 to present the result of their discussion.
Consult at par value conditions January 1, 2022. Cash in debit is 100 million rupiah, increase in debit, and bonds payable 100 million rupiah, increase in credit. Interest payment January 1, 2023, interest payable 9 million rupiah, decrease in debit, and cash 9 million rupiah, decrease in credit. Repayment at maturity January 1, 2027.
Okay, are there any different answer? It is all the same as group 1?
Miss,
Yes, Effie.
in my group is for the third journal entry, the adjustment journal, exceptional, group 1 did not make it at the end of the period. The bond interest expense should have been adjusted between the interest expense and crediting the interest payable of 9 million rupiah.
That's right, group 1, please sit down and will explain. Give applause for group 1. Okay. So students, in journal 2, we need to adjust the journal of interest payment. We need to make adjustment to accrued expense, namely bond interest expense that are still owed by the company. Remember how we learned about the adjustment journal that accrued expense need to be adjusted at the end of the period. In the case, adjustment journal entry December 31, 2022 is interest expense 90 million rupiah increase in debit and interest payable increase in credit 90 million rupiah. Okay, this amount from 9% times 100 million rupiah. At this point, is there anything to ask?
No, Miss.
Okay, that's clear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, well, since the time is up, I think what's enough for today's meeting. So, what is the conclusion of the learning today?
Miss,
Yes, Shiva?
regular bonds and green bonds have significant difference, especially in the intended use of funds and the criteria applied. While regular bonds can be used for a variety of general purpose, green specifically aimed at funding projects that provide environmental benefits. And for accounting records, both are the same. It's just that the reporting is different. And when recording bond interest, we also need to make adjustment at the end of the period.
Good. Give applause for. Okay, guys, I want to check your understanding. Please scan QR to take the pause test. Work for 5 minutes. Okay, done, guys?
Done, Miss.
Good job. Thank you. Okay, so the bonds payable are debt issued by companies or the government to fund their business. If green bonds, debt has a specific purposes for environmental sustainability. Keep in mind 3 important dates in recording bonds payable, namely the first recording the issuance of bonds payable, the second payment of interest, and the last, the third, is recording the repayment of the debt of maturity. And bonds can be used or sold at par value, discount, and premium. By understanding this green bond, you will become more aware of environmental issues and the importance of sustainability, and will understand how investment can contribute to environmental protection. Okay, well, before I end, how was today learning? Was fun? Okay, is there anything else you want to ask?
No, Miss.
Okay, that's for the assignment. Please do the question on the handout that I shared on page 20, collected at the Google Classroom, maximum tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, for the next meeting material, we will discuss new material, namely about the types of capital in the company. So please study. And before ending the lesson, please class leader to prayer.
Okay, before finish the lesson, let's pray together. Finish.
Okay, students, today learning is enough. You are the best and great. Thank you for your attention. See you next week. Have a wonderful day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.